Hey guys and gals, this is your host Joe. Thank you for wandering by another Life with Yosef travel vlog. This is the fifth episode of the Northern Nevada May 2023 excursion. And for some reason, the film that I shot, the hand film, I don't have. I don't know what I did, but I didn't do it right. So this is the Hawthorne Army Depot. It is the largest ammunition depot in the world, and this is the lifeblood of the county. Now, a little bit ago, the arrow are the ammunition bunkers, and you notice it's not just one or two or three big warehouses. If you have an unplanned event, you're not blowing up half the county. You're just going to be able to contain it to just a small area. So that's the Hawthorne Army Depot. It's still open. There's a 9-hole golf course on it that I've never played, and we'll see what's next. Somehow I botched this shot too. It's Safeway, which is a Western United States, Canada grocery chain. They're unionized. The Tracy Distribution Center in Tracy, California, services this Safeway in Hawthorne, Nevada. They also service the one in Lovelock, Nevada, that I'll pip in right here for my October trip. So, I knew a guy, Tex, that worked at Safeway as a driver after the Mercury, and he said that these runs, like up to Reno and Tahoe and such, you stay overnight, and Safeway, there's a per diem, and they put you up in a decent hotel, and a lot of the guys who go to Nevada, they'll bring their own food and then take their per diem and, maybe pull a few slot machine handles. So it's a long way to service these grocery stores, but Safeway manages to get it done. I don't know why the film didn't take. Nevertheless, we'll see what's next. Our next stop, but I'm on the highway, but still every truck in town. I'm at the Hawthorne Cemetery, a channel that I watch, History Hunters, hosted by Jeff and Sarah. They go to a lot of cemeteries and talk about the people buried, maybe not the most famous people, some famous, some not. This is a monument dedicated to those who bluntly didn't come home from military service, those who gave their all. I'm telling you, if you could ever get to Normandy and stand at the American Cemetery, it's going to hit you right in the feels. This gas station, the 76, has actually pretty good coffee. I'm on my second big cup, and they fill it up for $1.40, and it's actually pretty good. Now, I know McDonald's. This McDonald's does not serve apple pies. Can you imagine? It's bad enough that they stopped serving the deep-fried apple pies, even though if you're not careful, you get third-degree burns on the roof of your mouth, but no apple pies at all. My God. How is this allowed in the United States? But we'll see what's next. Our next stop right across the street from the cemetery is the Hawthorne City Park. And the big sign here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about it now. Hawthorne was first settled by Americans in 1880 by H.M. Urington. There's that name, Urington, Nevada. I was there yesterday. President of the Carson and Colorado Railroad. I think I mentioned that yesterday too when I was in Wabusca. This was supposed to be a division point. And I've talked about a division point in Wadsworth. And then they got, it moved the sparks to all the machine shops and stuff. Urington named this after William A. Hawthorne, who was a Nevada pioneer lumberman, as it turns out, not just his friend. In 1881, There we go. The railroad came. Now I'm reading it here. 1883. Hawthorne took the county seat from Esmeralda County, of Esmeralda County, from Aurora, and then it went to Goldfield, and I'll put that in here in 1907. Now, later today, we're going to go down to the historic courthouse, and I'll talk a little bit more about that then. But in 1911, Mineral County was formed, and Hawthorne obtained the county seat, and it's been the county seat ever since. It certainly helps that you have a up and running courthouse ready to go. So that kind of explains Hawthorne. They actually have a little grass here and a dog park, and you saw the chargers for EVs. So I don't know how much it costs though, but this is actually Veterans Memorial Park. You can see the names of the brave that didn't come home from Mineral County. My dad's brother didn't come home from Europe. Manuel flew P-51s. Manuel was a badass. Sadly, he was shot up pretty badly and kind of had a real hard landing, and he didn't survive. Later in time, decades later, my dad, as the youngest of 12, ended up with his box of personal effects. He got married in Britain to an English gal, and so my dad there was 16 millimeter gun footage, and my dad had it on, I put the DVD, and we watched it. I watched my dad's brother, my uncle Manuel, who I never met, kill Nazis. Certainly doesn't bother me. Strength trains and awesome stuff like that. So, just in case, here's the chargers in case I didn't film it. You see the little black slot on the close side for payment. So we're going to drive through Hawthorne and we'll see what's next. Right downtown at the only stoplight in the county. I had to get a picture of Joe's Tavern, the big flag mural, and as you saw on some of the street footage, there's a lot of patriotism in this town. I believe that they call themselves the nation's most patriotic city. So now I'm going to walk here a little bit. I didn't exactly think this through, I guess, at this shot, but here's a better shot of Joe's Tavern sign. But I'm going to post, or I'm going to film, there we go, the El Capitan. This is a casino, restaurant, hotel, though the restaurant, apparently the only sit-down restaurant in the county, the city certainly, Hawthorne, had a fire and there's no restaurant. So they have like a barbecue trailer out on the other side. I'm gonna film that later. But this El Capitan is, as I scroll around here. This pizza place right here on the corner. I got food yesterday. I way over ordered. I spent like $45 on food. I had a calzone, I had wings, I had mozzarella sticks, I had loaded potatoes. Well, I didn't eat it all last night, but I mowed it down this morning, so there you go. But it was good, but there's really hardly anywhere to eat in this town. There's like 4 pizza places and McDonald's. And then whatever, you know, you get out of the gas station. Yeah, there's a Porta Subs at the gas station. So this is definitely rural Nevada, rural America. So we'll see what's next. Here's the Mineral County Auditorium. God, the sun, you know, I sure know when to pick them. And I'm going to just pan real fast. You see there's a lot of, this is an older town. There's a lot of that church right here in the middle, boarded up. This certainly looks like a school, and it's closed and in disarray as well. So I'm on C Street here, which is about 2 blocks off the main drag off US 95. But we are here. We're going to pull right up in the shade, and then we'll chat. This is our primary focus of why we came to Hawthorne. I didn't know about this until maybe last year, 2 years ago, when I made the story time about Aurora. Anyway, this is the historic Esmeralda County Courthouse. Now, I just said a few shots ago how Hawthorne obtained the county seat from Aurora in 1880 something, and then lost it in 1907 to Goldfield. This was the courthouse that was built for Esmeralda County. Now, when Mineral County was formed, as I walk around the courthouse here, Mineral County in 1911, here's the courthouse, until about 1973, when the new courthouse was built. It's in town here somewhere. I'm not going to walk all the way around. I'm starting to fade. Anyway, I wanted to film this. This is a historical spot. I don't know if they have tours or quite what the deal is, but it's not really kept up well, so they probably don't have tours. But nevertheless, here you go. This is why we're here, and we'll see what's next. That's a pretty nice library for a town of 3,000 in a county of 4,200 people. Here's where the rest of the county stuff is. Here's the courthouse that was built in 1973. Pretty pedestrian, but you know, when you don't have a lot of money to spend, you're not going to spend on nonsense. And there's nothing like rural Nevadans and they're concerned about spending their tax dollars wisely. Bluntly, I'm no better. So We're almost done here. We're going to wander back and we'll see what's next. Our next shot finds us at the south end of the El Capitan, and the travel lodge I'm staying at. That is actually kind of nice, though they had to move the guy next to me because he's got a fire ant infestation. So it may or may not be adventurous. But I also stopped here because this is the Elks Lodge, the BPOE number 1704. And this, let me get out of the driveway. Jesus, the date now is right in the damn driveway. Because I'm an idiot. I talked about the Elks Lodge in Elko, and I knew a guy, Polly, who was in the Elks. So, just to remind you, if you don't know, they're a service club. They fundraise and charity and stuff, and I'm sure that they hang out and have a few cocktails, so no harm in that. So we're almost done here in Hawthorne. It's getting to be late. I'll probably have a closing shot and we'll see what's next. Across the street from McDonald's, I'm on 10th Street, 10th and F, I think. You remember, I'm gonna try to clip this in, or pip it in. There is an old AMC motor sign that was in Elko. It was there 10 years ago when we went to Jarbidge. I don't recall if it was there when I went last year. I maybe sort of, I'm not sure. But I'll pip in a picture, a screenshot. But Charlie and I rode through here years ago. In fact, I'm going to get back in the car and we're going to head back, and this may very well end up being our closing shot. Anyway, Charlie and I were on our street bikes. He was on his CB900 and I was on my CX. And I don't, we stopped here for gas, I'm sure, or something. And, oh god damn it, I shut the car off. Idiot. There we go. Okay. Okay. And we somehow, I think we rode the bypass or something. Anyway, I saw this stand up like a pedestal that had the AMC, the three colors, the red, white, and blue. And it said AMC on the side. It was in a vacant lot. I mean, there wasn't even a building or nothing. And I'm thinking, well, damn, this must have been the AMC dealer. Now, the sign's been long gone every other time that I come back, except for the once. And, I grumble every once in a while about, it's a shame there wasn't digital photography back in the day, because I'd probably have a little bit more of the stuff that I wish I had. Anyway, this is probably gonna wrap it up for us. I'm gonna keep the camera on, but I'm going to just film for a sec because there's something I want to film out in front. Hold on. Okay, here's our closing shot. I was wondering if I was gonna film from the car, and I didn't, so I parked. This is right across the street. This is the side of the El Capitan. You see, they got the barbecue trailer out, and they close at 9. So I'm going to be having myself some of that stuff in a little while. And then you see the convention center. So as I walk back in, because when you film facing west in the afternoon, can't imagine why I think the laws of science won't apply to me, but nevertheless, thank you for watching my little drive through Hawthorne, Nevada. This is, as always, Joe, your host, hosting Life with Joseph. If you're by here sampling some of my other work after I met with John from Travels with the Wise Guy, I hope you like my content. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. And we'll certainly see you for tomorrow's.